Every time before going out, the woman would remove all her jewelry, then change into a pair of ordinary leather shoes. She even had her assistant deliberately step on them. This way, she would look like an honest politician. As a presidential candidate, she had mastered the art of smooth talking. No matter the person's age, she could always hit it off with them. When meeting nuns, she pretended to believe in Jesus. But when she turned and met monks, she immediately switched to Buddhism. During an interview, her opponent accused her of tax evasion. She remained completely calm.
부끄러움이 없습니다. 수많은 오키 과학대 학생들이
But when the topic turned to her grandmother, she suddenly burst into tears, covering her face. Because her family was poor, she had lived with her grandmother since childhood. A few days ago, her grandmother suddenly passed away, and her becoming president was her grandmother's only dying wish. After this, she indeed gained more votes. However, as soon as the interview ended, she went to meet that opponent. It turned out he was just playing along with her act. That night, the woman and her husband secretly left that tiny house. When no one was around, they quickly got into the assistant's car. Soon after, they arrived at a luxurious mansion. The woman completely changed her outfit, exuding the aura of a wealthy socialite. There were even maids preparing lavish meals for them. But just as they were about to go to bed, a phone call threw them into a panic. They rushed to an old house on the mountaintop. The old woman just waved her hand, and the woman hurried over to her. It turned out this old woman was her grandmother. And now, a ski resort was going to be built in this area. The landlord demanded that the old woman move out. But right now, the woman was running in the election. The fact that her grandmother was still alive couldn't be discovered. So the woman decided to keep hiding her grandmother. The grandmother was furious. But for her granddaughter's future, she softened and agreed. Before leaving, she gave her granddaughter a gift. After the woman left, the old woman lit a candle. She prayed devoutly before a Buddha statue, hoping her granddaughter would stop lying. At that moment, the woman was nearly struck by lightning. Terrified, she ran away. But she had no idea that her grandmother's prayer had already come true.